Hello everyone and welcome to the Gooner Factory. So today we'll be talking about Declan Rice, also other teams dropping points. This was a massive points gain for Arsenal this week. So many teams dropped points, and also Douglas Luiz and some comments that he is better than Declan Rice. Madness. So let's get into it. So first of all, I wanted to talk about Declan Rice because it seems ever since the winning goal he scored midweek, a lot more people are coming out and singing his praises. But as Arsenal fans, we've been saying this all year. Look, Declan Rice has massively upgraded Arsenal's midfield. Last year we had Partey and I thought we couldn't get any stronger than that. And even when we bought Rice, I thought, okay, well, he's still not an upgrade on Partey. But fair enough, I was wrong because Rice has the ability just to be able to get a grip on a game more than Partey does. He can control the tempo of a game a lot more. He picks up the ball and he looks to advance it to the attack just at a better rate than Partey does. And I don't know about you, but just for me, I see more hunger from Declan Rice. I mean, he seems like the type of player who appreciates the club he's at. I mean, you've only got to look at the way he celebrates goals and wins and sort of the way he looks around at the Emirates crowd. You can tell he's not taking it for granted. He's out there every game trying to prove a point, trying to show everyone he's the player people want him to be. And I love that in a player. You know, when you get a good player, but you can also connect with them as well. So the next subject, a lot of teams around us dropping points. And I say around us, but I mean like the top 6-ish teams. And this week has benefited Arsenal massively. Let's look at the results. So Tuesday we win, then Wednesday Man City lose, Chelsea lose, then Thursday Newcastle lose, Tottenham lose. And you still get people saying, oh look, calm down, you only beat Luton, why are you celebrating? And I'm just like, did Newcastle not expect to beat Everton? Should Man City not have won? Should Tottenham not have beat West Ham at home? So don't let anyone tell you the win against Luton doesn't mean anything, because it's massive. Them 3 points are huge come the end of the season. You know what they're saying is the points you need to win the title doesn't always come from the big games. They sometimes come from the smaller teams when you're expected to win. So when you're beating the lower league teams and others around us laugh and try and wind us up for celebrating, I'm like, come on, you lot are mad. So how does the table currently look? So Arsenal are 2 points clear of Liverpool, 4 points clear of Villa, and 6 points clear of City. Seeing City in 6th place this late in the season, it just don't seem right, does it? It's usually sort of this point in the season they go on one of their mad runs, and they still might, because if we look at their next few games, they have Luton, Palace, Brentford, Everton, Sheffield United. Then they don't play a so-called top team till the 13th of January. So these next 4 or 5 games, it'll be an indicator to see where City are at. Because if they lose sort of 1 or 2 of them games, you would expect something's definitely happening with them this season. And it's probably going to be someone else who wins the title. So the final story, Douglas Luiz, the Arsenal links are still strong. So amid the interest, Jermaine Pennant had something to say on a transfer. And that is, Rice in any team would be a dream to have. But there are better 6s in the Premier League at the moment. I would say Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa, he can do everything. Rice can do and better. He assists more. He chips in with goals more than Rice. Creativity-wise, he's better. Flair is better. He can put in a tackle and break up play just like Rice. If someone said to me, you can have Luiz for 60 million or Rice for 100 million. Every day of the week, Douglas Luiz. So what do I think of that? I think Pennant is bigging up a player who has a completely different role to Rice. He has a completely different responsibility. He's comparing a Douglas Luiz who's actually playing as a number 8. He has way more license to get forward. He's expected to play in that role for Aston Villa. Declan Rice isn't in that position for Arsenal. He's the anchor. He's the guy sitting in front of the back 4, picking up the ball and moving it onto the forward players. He's not expected to always be a main part of the attacks. Otherwise, it leaves us exposed at the back. Whereas in Luiz, he has another midfielder sitting deeper. So to say Rice is less creative than Douglas Luiz, I would hope so. Luiz spends way more time in those progressive positions. I mean, it's honestly like saying Saka's more creative than Ben White. Well, yeah, he's further up the field. Now, that's not saying Luiz isn't a good player. In fact, I like him. In fact, I would have him at Arsenal. But as well as Rice, not instead of. Because you can play Rice in the 6 and then you can play Luiz in the 8 and you have a way more balanced midfield. But I think Luiz is going to cost quite a bit more than 60 million. If not, Arsenal should definitely go and get him in January. But let me know your thoughts. Would you like Luiz at Arsenal? What do you think of everyone else dropping points? And what do you think of Declan Rice? Thanks to everyone for watching and listening. If you could, please, just quickly, hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Gooners, have a good day.